I've fearlessly taken on roles which probably were not ordinarily available to young women, and I've certainly done them my way. I was a journalist and I came up to Queensland to do a year with the ABC. I was offered a job to join the Expo Authority when there were only 12 people there. Went in as media manager, but it just grew and grew and grew and grew until I ended up with 75 staff and a $35 million budget. I guess I just lived on adrenaline, coffee and fear, really. I managed to bring together a great team, and people just gave 110% every day for nearly 4.5 years. When I started, PR didn't really exist, consultancies didn't really exist, so my team and I, we've really pioneered a lot of things which are now standard practice around Australia. Well, I think people after Expo began to realise how useful it was to have somebody to promote their brand and to assist their directors in profiling themselves. Also, I think people were getting very competitive and they wanted to raise the profile of Brisbane-based firms, particularly on the national stage and then finally internationally. If you look at the Olympics and you look at Expo 88, it is quite different. The Olympics are just a short burst of sport which is going to bring Brisbane to the attention of the world. But more importantly, I think we've got 10 years, probably 8 years, to really reconfigure this city. I think Brisbane has a very young population. I think it's got a very talented, well-educated population. I don't think we're constrained by a lot of the hierarchical traditions that you have in other cities. I think what I'd like is to have Brisbane regarded as a very contemporary global city where people aspire to come and live. I have nothing but respect for the Brisbane Business Hub. I see it very much as an incubator for talent. My legacy, I think, if I look at the wonderful people I've had the privilege of working with and I see their careers flourishing way beyond anything I've achieved, then I feel that I've made a contribution that's wonderful.